Coach, first, your thoughts on the match as a whole?
I really liked the way we came out, and I know we shot a lot of threes early, but a lot of them were inside-out touches. I thought we came out and executed, and then honestly, I was really happy with what we did after we made the first 6 or 7 threes. I thought we really executed our offense terrifically. We were getting it. We weren't necessarily scoring a ton of points inside, but we were looking in there, and the ball was touching the paint. And when those inside-out passes come, we're going to hit those at a high clip consistently. We have really good shooters. If we can manufacture inside-out threes, it's going to be great. The second half, they made some nice adjustments, got really aggressive, really went at us inside. I thought we fought. The point guard, who's a terrific player, really made some nice reads. We threw a couple different ball screen coverages at him, and he did a nice job of adjusting. So we had a couple stretches in the second half where I felt like we had some loose turnovers and some loose shot selection, which we need to clean up. But I'm proud of how we kept fighting when they were making their runs.
When we talked on Tuesday, you weren't sure yet whether or not Dan was going to be ready to go. He steps out, hits a three, 13 seconds in or whatever it was. How much of a relief is that for you as a coach that he steps out and is able to hit him right away and get himself involved?
It was awesome, and we knew getting him off to an early start would help his mentality and help him forget about his ankle. Obviously banged it up a little bit again after, and he still wasn't the player we saw 2 weeks ago. He was attacking to the rim. Everything was at the rim, trying to dunk on people in practice and things like that. And we're a little ways away from that. He needs to stay locked in, and I know he's hurting, and I'm happy that he gave us the boost he did today. And we got to get him healthy. He needs to be locked in on both sides of the ball, and he's a big part of our squad. So,
Marcus, in the second half, when you needed him to step up, he hits 2 or 3 big threes, and it just seems like at that point kind of got them out of their rhythm and got you guys back in control.
Marcus is when Marcus has the basketball in his hands, he's a special player, and I've known that since the day we started recruiting him. We recruited him to come in here and have games like this. There's certain players that are, and I know he's not going to score 30 every night, but he's going to have a lot of these in his career. And teams are going to throw so many bodies at him and really guard him. And he's just scratching the surface is where he's going to get. He needs to get a lot stronger so he can go to the rim and finish when they're running him off the three-point line. But I think you can see that he put in a lot of effort this offseason in the weight room, and he's already stronger and can take the blows and can take teams trying to get physical with him. And excited for his future here.
What did you like in the way Dawson played defensively for you?
Dawson's another guy that has gotten a lot stronger over the last year. Guys like this today, he did get in a little bit of foul trouble today, but last year he would have had foul. And the numbers might not show. I don't know if he had 2 or 4 points, but he was drawing attention in there. A lot of those threes were credit to him and Rob. Us looking at them just drew in the weak side help and allowed those skips for us to get good catching looks. It's something that we're preaching all the time offensively. Sometimes a guard's cut is going to get the next guy open because it draws defense. Sometimes throwing it into the bigs are going to score. Sometimes just the threat of them in there is going to get us open threes. And that's where everybody needs to trust that the offense is going to spread the wealth and get you the shots we need.
You guys had a win coming into the night tonight. How important was it to battle through that early portion of the second half and figure out how to take control back and be able to finish strong?
That was huge. Last year our team would have crumbled, especially early in the season. It helps when you got a guy that is going to take that shot like Marcus. That's what you do. You look for where you're going to go get that, where you're going to get that big basket to kill their momentum. And obviously Marcus stepped up and nailed some big ones. We need to keep finding ways. We're going to have those threes. We need guys that are going to get it to the rim, guys that are going to get it downhill for those situations. And we started taking care of the ball a little better. About the same time we got those couple shots.
They were physical with you guys throughout the game. How do you stay composed in the game in order to continue to have success?
We let our guys should be prepared for it. We know that a lot of teams are going to come up here and try to rough us up, and we're not going to rely on how the game is called or getting that. We got some tough-nosed kids giving us a look in practice that are going to, the Logans, the Alex Calcaterras, the Matt Schmindas, the Gabe Smiths, those guys aren't afraid to get up in you and get a little physical. And we probably call less fouls in practice than are called in the game. So we're trying to toughen these guys up, and that's what we preach in the weight room all offseason as well.
Knowing the stretch that you've got coming up, how important was it to get this win to start off on the right foot?
There's no gimmies in this 4-game and 8-day stretch, so anyone we can get. St. Cloud, they're playing today, but they were off to a 2-0 start. They kicked our butts pretty good down there last year. We want to go on the road and show that we're improved. We really struggled on the road last year, and we're taking it as a business trip, and we just want to show the growth there that we're going to go and we're going to compete on the road, and we're not going to get rattled on the road.